Lesson 93.
Nunca.
Well, here in Lesson 93, we're learning yet another adverb. So far, we know how to say often, which is a menudo, and we know how to say always, which is siempre. But now we're learning how to say never. Antonio, is the word nunca the most common way to say never in Spanish?
Well, it is the most common one, but there's another common way of saying never. Not as common as nunca, but still very common. That would be the word jamás.
How do you spell that?
Jamas. Jamás. You will find that word a lot. It's very common.
So it's pretty common then.
But nunca is even more common.
Let's go through our exercises together. In number 1, we have yo and then the verb voy. That means I go. But we have the adverb nunca wedged between them. So yo nunca voy will say, I never go. Al means to the. Centro comercial means mall. So the first part of the sentence will say, I never go to the mall. Pero means but. Mis padres means my parents. The verb here is van, that's third person plural, and it means go. Todas las semanas means every week. So number 1 altogether will say, I never go to the mall, but my parents go every week. In number 2, we have a question. The verb vas is second person singular, and it means you go. It includes the word you and the word go all in one word. So vas means you go, but here it's in the context of a question. So we'll translate vas as, do you go? A la tienda means to the store, and a menudo is an idiom that means often. So number 2 will say, do you go to the store often? In number 3, we start out with the word no. That's the answer to a question. The verb voy means I go. It includes the word I and the word go all in one word. It's preceded by the word nunca, which means never, and a la tienda means to the store. So number 3 will say, no, I never go to the store. In number 4, nosotros vamos means we go. Al means to the. Centro comercial means mall. A menudo is an idiom that means often. So the first part of number 4 will say, we go to the mall often. Then we have the word pero, which means but. The verb here is the word tenemos. That means we have. The verb tenemos includes the word we and the word have all in one word. It's preceded by the word nunca, which means never, and dinero means money. So number 4 altogether will say, we go to the mall often, but we never have money. In number 5, we have a question. We start out with the verb compras. Compras is in the second person singular, and it means you buy. It includes the word you and the word buy all in one word. Since it's in a question, we'll translate compras like this. Do you buy? Comida means food, and a menudo means often. So number 5 will say, do you buy food often? In number 6, sí means yes. Yo voy means I go. A la tienda means to the store, and todos los días means every day. So number 6 will say, yes, I go to the store every day. In number 7, mi perro means my dog. Bebe is the verb that means drinks. It's third person singular, and agua means water. So mi perro bebe agua will say, my dog drinks water. A menudo is an idiom that means often. Porque means because. And then we have a verb, tiene, that's third person singular. It could mean he has, she has, or it has. But we know from the context that it's referring back to the dog. So we'll insert the word he here, and we'll translate tiene as he has. Sed means thirst. So we'll translate number 7 literally as, my dog drinks water often because he has thirst. Of course, tiene sed is an idiom, so it would sound better if we translate it like this. My dog drinks water often because he is thirsty. In number 8, los amigos means the friends, de means of, and mi padre means my father. So los amigos de mi padre will say, literally, the friends of my father. But it would sound better if we translated it as my father's friends. The verb here is trabajan, that's third person plural, and it means work because it agrees with the amigos. Todos los días means every day. So number 8 will say, my father's friends work every day. In number 9, yo no quiero means I do not want. Un perro means a dog. So the first part of number 9 will say, I do not want a dog. Porque means because. Los perros means the dogs. And the verb here is the word tienen, that's third person plural, and it means have. And it's agreeing with the perros. So los perros and then tienen will say the dogs have. Siempre means always, and hambre means hunger. So literally, number 9 will say, I do not want a dog because the dogs always have hunger. Now, we do not really need to use the word the in front of dogs. That is the word los. We don't really need to translate that into English. And also the tienen hambre is an idiom that means they are hungry. So a nicer, smoother translation of number 9 would be like this. I do not want a dog because dogs are always hungry. Notice how in the Spanish sentence we used the word los, but we did not use that in the English translation. That's an example of a situation where you would use the article in Spanish, but not in English. In number 10, yo veo means I see. Mis amigos means my friends. And since the friends are human beings, and they are the direct object here, we need to put the personal a in front of them. So, yo veo a mis amigos will say, I see my friends. Todos los días means every day. So number 10 will say, I see my friends every day.